At about 3:05 p.m. on November 21st, 2025, Trooper Jason Weston encountered a motorcycle on a rural roadway in Garland County. When he ordered the rider to stop, the motorcyclist ignored the commands and continued forward, prompting Trooper Weston to initiate a pursuit. After a brief pursuit, the rider lost control and tipped the bike at a slow speed. He immediately fled on foot, but eventually turned back, surrendered, and was taken into custody without further incident.
Do it now!
On Thursday, December 4th, 2025, at about 9:18 a.m., Sergeant Manuel Valente Sotelo was contacted by Officer Hendricks of the Fort Smith Police Department to assist in locating a wanted suspect. Valente Sotelo spotted the vehicle and attempted a traffic stop after it passed through an intersection. The suspect failed to comply and continued driving, prompting Valente Sotelo to advise,
CMS comments.
I think he's going to take off.
Yeah, he's probably going to take off.
Yeah,
He's got traffic going on. I'll just around the next. Comments.
All right.
A few minutes later, Sergeant Valente Sotelo successfully executed a pit maneuver, bringing the suspect vehicle to a stop. Commands were given for Cox to exit the vehicle, and he complied. Cox was taken into custody without further incident. A search of Cox revealed a large amount of cash, $3,260, in his left jacket pocket, along with a knotted brown plastic bag that appeared torn and matched bags he had discarded earlier. A search of the vehicle uncovered a large, crystal-like substance on the driver's side floor, believed to be methamphetamine and weighing about 3.09 grams, along with 3 green pills marked 15, suspected to be oxycodone. Officers also found several prescription bottles not belonging to Cox, and a rolled piece of brown paper containing suspected marijuana behind the driver's seat. One prescription bottle recovered from the vehicle belonged to a recent burglary victim who had reported oxycodone and roughly $5,000 in cash stolen from their home.
I didn't know what I was literally searching.
On December 7th, 2025, at approximately 1:45 p.m. on April 24th, 2026, Trooper Nash Thomas was notified that the Brooklyn Police Department was pursuing a vehicle and requested assistance. Although Brooklyn units later terminated the pursuit, they maintained visual contact with the suspect vehicle. Thomas located the vehicle near Kathleen Street and Samantha Avenue, began following, and activated his emergency lights to initiate a stop. The driver immediately accelerated and fled.
It's down on 18.
He's wrong way on the westbound shoulder.
10-4.
Traffic's moderate, speed 65. He's still wrong way on the shoulder.
10-4.
Coming up to him, okay. Speed's 90. Moderate traffic.
10-4, Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King.
That's paid. That's what they want me to get back here.
Copy.
Okay, you deal. Look at that.
Copy.
He's swerving all over the road. He's driving up the turn lane. Coming up to the next here now. 95. He just wrecked out, hit a car in the rear end. They just crossed the road and hit another vehicle. Get out! Get out!
After the multi-vehicle crash, the driver, identified as Chase M. Phillips, was taken into custody without further incident. Phillips stated he had smoked low-quality marijuana. The other two drivers involved were not injured. He was transported to the Craighead County Detention Center and turned over to jail staff. At approximately 9 p.m. on October 25, 2022, while refueling at a Speedway gas station near Tittabawassee Road and I-675, troopers observed a vehicle matching the description of a suspect wanted for assault with intent to murder out of Bay County, as broadcast by Saginaw County Dispatch. The driver, later identified as Greg Atwood, matched the suspect description. When the vehicle left the parking lot, troopers followed and attempted to initiate a traffic stop. The driver ignored emergency lights and fled, initiating a pursuit.
That suspect was standing in Bay County. Land authorization.
Copy.
He's taking off the authorization. I have a positive ID on it.
Does he have permission to chase that stabbing? Does he have permission to chase that stabbing suspect from Bay County? He's behind it now, going into Carlton. Didn't copy, go again.
Particular station,
He's on solo occupant. Solo occupant. Low traffic. We're slowing down.
Still occupied, low traffic.
Crashing out. Oh wait, we're going north on Adams. I don't want to fit him. Let's
North on Adams.
Ourselves. Let's get a second car here.
can you get a hold of SBSU?
His car is
Already
damaged.
there.
They're going to might have some under damage. I can't tell if that.
Did go on the ditch. He is back on the road then?
Still going. If he bails, Travis, just be careful with his gun, okay? Treating as a felony. Yep. Going right to the back of the car, okay?
3108, I didn't copy you.
We're going to be on rim. Front passengers on.
3145, are you pit trained?
Yes. It's 45. Tell me it's 45.
Get it at low enough speeds.
With him being armed, man, we need another car. We're not going to try that until we get another car up here with him possibly being armed. We'll do it. Yeah, he's going to crash out. I might have to get him here.
We're waiting at the 149.
We're going to have to. We're getting off 75. Coming up the Bay City Road. I might try to pin him. If I just don't want to kill somebody. We're We're at 60, but if he slows down enough, I'm hitting him.
I'm on 13.
Worse. He's low enough. If he takes a right, I'm hitting him.
North song, get ready to hit.
Fast.
During the pursuit, the suspect was not traveling at extreme speeds, and traffic was relatively light. As a result, the trooper stayed close behind to apply pressure, hoping the driver would stop safely without the need for a pit maneuver. However, the suspect failed to comply, setting himself up for more serious consequences.
Flipping around south of 13.
Speed's 90, no traffic.
Do they want us to stay on,
90 miles an hour, no traffic.
stay on Saginaw or switch to Bay?
Low traffic.
Do they want us to stay on Saginaw or do they want us to switch to Bay?
You guys want to keep here on your county or
Stay with me. Down going 100.
I'm going to need some space, Travis. That's going on.
We're ramping off at 13 now.
75's on 13 now.
Well, we're coming up to Best Memorial.
still going north on 13? Coming up to Best Memorial.
Approaching that.
If we do felony, do you want to grab an AR when we get to the back?
I can.
Okay.
Speed.
95. I was in 100.
Speed slow. Hopefully this is spikes or not, so I don't know who that is.
This guy's driving.
Still north of 13, coming out to McGraw.
Approaching McGraw.
I'm gonna close the distance in case he turns.
2136, House 6, Broadway, and Lafayette.
We're not making it there. Watch out, weapons.
I copy you at 33, you're broken.
Moderate traffic.
Coming up to the 6.
Copy.
Coming up to 6.
Coming up to the 6.
Speed's 100.
At 100.
I don't know why he's going to watch it.
Go on.
He's locking him up.
45, it's your call. Going into the city like that.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
It failed.
What street we're on?
Oh no. Hit again.
Going west on 24th by Webster.
One from 24th near Webster.
Hitting at 24th River.
24th and River.
Still going.
2 pit maneuvers were attempted, but they were too light to stop the pickup.
On River.
However, they did manage to slow the suspect down.
Northbound River.
Passing 21st.
That's in 21st.
Speed still 100.
At 100.
Those kilometers. Yes, they were.
Directions at 80 miles an hour.
Crash, 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 crash.
He's crashing out.
Into a house.
Oh, yeah.
He went through a house.
He just went through a house.
Copy, went to your house. Where are you? Garfield, south of Columbus.
Back up.
During the pursuit, the suspect lost control and crashed into the side of a house. Officers ordered the driver to exit the vehicle, but there was no response. A perimeter was established until the emergency response team arrived. Using a specialized vehicle, the team pulled the truck away from the structure before making contact. Upon approach, they found the suspect trapped inside. He was transported to the hospital with serious injuries, but ultimately survived. On December 25, 2025, at approximately 10:59 a.m., Officer William was dispatched after reports of an unidentified man jumping fences into residents' backyards and knocking on multiple doors while claiming he was looking for a dog. The individual's behavior was described as suspicious. At around 11:30 a.m., Officer William located the suspect. When the officer attempted to stop him, the suspect fled on foot and jumped into a white vehicle driven by an accomplice in an attempt to escape.
Come on,
Hands up, motherfucker! Charles 23, he ran my car. Charles 23, he ran my car. He's going on warden.
Hey, Paul, Charles, you got me that ranking ram. Charles 23, you go. They ain't gonna allow me y'all to start that one. Yes, sir. We have you coming to you.
Hey, they're turning by Golden Corral.
Silver mat in the car. They ran Charles 23. You talked about 2 times, blackmail. Been on West Commercial going towards the church. Speed 51. Looks like they're going to make a left going towards McCabe Park apartment. No traffic.
Charles, big reason for the stop.
That subject and they ran the officer with the car. You know. The grass going towards McCabe Hall. Speed 20. They got severe damage to their vehicles. Just made it right. Speed 22.
Get out. Trying to date.
Speed 44 coming up the fairway. They have severe damage to vehicles and light traffic. Stay, they're not going to stop. Speed 74 coming up to a red light. Here at North Hill, they're continuing through the red light. Speed 41, no traffic. They just made a left on Crestwood.
Charles 2, how many years do I have in the street?
Just made a left on Randolph, going towards the speed 8. Footmill.
After failing to stop at another stop sign at the intersection of Lansing and Randolph, the vehicle turned southbound. Both the driver's and passenger's doors opened as the suspects attempted to flee on foot. The front seat passenger, identified as Taylor, jumped from the moving vehicle before it crashed onto the front lawn of a nearby residence.
Get that one. Pop, 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 pop. Stop or you'll be big. Stop or you'll be big. Hey, over here. Go, go, go.
No, we get us out there. You want to get him out.
All right, we got one going northbound. Black male, dreads, black hoodie.
You're gonna get dog bit! Stop it. Bro, I ain't doing anything. Bro, I don't know why you hopped in my car. I don't got nothing in there. You better fucking stop. I don't got nothing in there. Bro, you better stop me. I haven't done nothing. You better stop. Bro, he had a gun on me. He had a gun on me, bro. You better roll over. I'm dead serious. I don't got nothing to do with it. You better fucking roll over. I will. Put your fucking hands behind your back. I don't got nothing on me. Put your hands behind your back and you're gonna get tased. You done? Yeah, I ain't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I ran, bro. I swear I ain't here put a gun in my head. Shut the fuck up. Put a gun in my head, bro. You done? Next time. Yeah. I ain't put a gun in my head, bro. I promise you. I didn't do nothing. Yeah, you ran my car, so. No. You got ag assault on law enforcement. You got a gun on me. You got a gun? Hey, I don't care. You should have ran. What do you want to do with a gun? Oh, I got a gun or I don't got nothing on me. Get up. Nothing on me. Go. Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
We got the matches.
But I don't have nothing to do with nothing. Shut up! Damn, bro, I got right off my legs, bro. Kill.
You ran my car, so shut the hell up.
Walked to the car with a gun, bro. I'm telling you what he did, bro.
I don't care.
I don't want nothing to do with no high-speed chase, bro.
You fucking ran my car, so fuck you.
Bro, dude got a gun, bro. What am I supposed to do? I was coming to the parking lot. Y'all seen y'all? I was slowing down. Ask the first officer.
Yeah, I'm trying to go northbound. Trying to find it.
He put a gun on me.
I'm 10-15 back at my car with mine.
Bro, he put a gun on me, bro.
Okay, so we got everybody.
I'm dead serious, bro. He put me here.
You should have ran my car.
Gun on me, bro.
Shouldn't have ran my car. You should have jumped out and ran.
I didn't try to.
Get in. Get in. I'm gonna put you in.
I'm telling you, I didn't try to. I didn't have no choice. He put a gun on me, bro.
Right here. 4813.
Thank you, 13. I just want to copy reduce.
Yeah, you shouldn't have ran on foot.
The driver was taken into custody immediately, while the suspect initially fled on foot. After a brief chase, K-9 Balin apprehended the suspect by biting his left ankle, allowing officers to subdue and arrest him. The driver was identified as Ricardo Liberri, and the passenger, Dontarius Taylor, was identified as the suspect in a recent burglary at 2501 East, McCain. A resident later discovered a clear bag along Taylor's escape route containing multiple smaller bags with a large quantity of suspected cocaine and half a tablet of alprazolam. Both suspects were transported to the Pulaski County Regional Detention Facility, where it was discovered that Taylor had provided a false name, and Darius Odell Harston, in an attempt to avoid prosecution.
Okay.
At approximately 7:40 p.m. on March 25, 2025, officers received reports of a young man attempting a carjacking at a gas station in southern Otsego County. The attempt failed when the driver, who was legally armed, drew a firearm and forced the suspect to flee. Moments later, the suspect found an unattended pickup truck with the keys inside, stole it, and fled the scene. After the owner called 911, a description of the vehicle was broadcast to law enforcement. A Michigan State Police trooper from the Gaylord Post later spotted the vehicle traveling northbound on I-75. When the trooper activated lights and siren, the suspect refused to stop, initiating a pursuit.
1626, the deviant tower and active domestic going on. All the RP was screaming, nothing further.
We're going to we're not going now. Clear on the way up here in a second. That's going to be 14 from that plate. Do it. Light them out. Pull over. Just guard, keep going. That's the one. Northbound 301. Yeah, going. Practically 90 miles per hour. Copy 90 miles per hour. 7314, we're looking at every 4, so 5. Clear lamp. Central 2936 meters. 2936. Still rolling up to 213, going still about 93 miles per hour. That's the 213. Copy back to 213. Central 2936. Sorry, 26. Alright, we're going to go and stop to 334, dude. I'm going to construction area. Section 314, I got one ready to advise what's going on. That's right. Section 15, still going past 90 miles per hour, like traffic. That's 2, or connect 15. Copy, still going 90 like traffic, 315. Better one here. Northbound ramp, close. I got southbound. It's visual south. There's a turn on where you can run. Maybe we can stop next right there. Copy. Stop 7314. Also, by the he's actually trying to stop us in the side of here. He's actively trying to stop? Yeah, for him, he's swerving a lot.
The suspect traveled at speeds approaching 100 miles per hour in light rain. Although officers moved in close to give him a chance to stop, he refused to comply. Recognizing the ongoing danger to the public, units from Tuscarora Township prepared to assist by deploying spike strips.
18-mile marker. Traffic 18-mile marker. They got to go back in the platform to get them thrown where he's at. They're the way at the end of the construction of Alpha. 1.5 lanes here, I can use line.
Yeah, just because I don't need a separate account.
And then we'll, if we are successful, and the construction here will stop 6 minutes for them. That's 320 over the road at 90 miles per hour.
90 miles an hour, 320 over the road.
They'll say wrong streets, the road. We're going to return that plate.
7314 will just hop in behind you guys.
Alright, very much. Guys, we're going to pass in the selection. I need to be in this right now.
I think we selected. 7314, we can call it if you want.
Say it again.
I'll call it if you want.
You're all right now. Any construction activity going on? I would assume nobody's going to work this day.
No, there's no construction right now. It's a little dumb this weekend.
Fair enough. If you take one of these exits, I'd maybe look at transport them.
One way, down to 1 way.
Yeah, I just need to go below 6 miles per hour here, and I can, but we're going over it now.
Out, it's pulling up. That's 324 now, 90 miles an hour. That's 324, 90 miles an hour.
If you want, we can try to rolling roadblock there if you guys are familiar.
920, you got stopped there at 326 or not? No, we're not. Alright, we're 325.
As the pursuit entered a one-lane construction zone, the suspect began driving erratically, swerving to prevent patrol units from getting close. One officer observed the suspect waving his hand out of the window, though no weapon was seen at that time.
Alright, we're one lane, we got a car come up here to see if he does.
Okay, Central Silver bound into construction zone 93. Single lane. Northbound construction 93, single lane. Central 2, have the bridge check out. Copy, check the bridge out.
If you know what's not 6, let us know so we can back off a little bit where you're at.
Right, I do like coming with the end of the construction zone.
Alright, Grant, he was pretty erratic when he took points on the freeway, so be careful.
Near mile marker 320, officers discussed the possibility of shutting down the Mackinac Bridge or deploying additional stop sticks. The suspect continued to swerve across the roadway at around 90 miles per hour as officers confirmed the vehicle's registration. Units then decided to use the narrowed lanes in the construction zone near mile marker 325 to contain the suspect. Multiple spike strips were successfully deployed, deflating at least one of the vehicle's tires.
Northbound, it's like stepping up.
Copy, 6 northbound. Bridge is trying to shut down the area for steps. Back up, bridge will be shutting down lanes.
Still 80 miles per hour. I can see.
Copy, 2 miles per hour.
Looks like you sort of looked there, maybe the stops, it's like right front slow.
Let's get back up the EMS, I'm standing by here, nobody tries to. Stand for back west of the EMS,
So you're about 65 miles per hour.
35 miles up. A lot of rubber coming off. Copy, 75, a lot of rubber coming off.
Just lost it right there.
Lost rubber tire. Down to the 60. Down to 60. Red to Booker Score, northbound. Copy, 60 corner. 55. 55.
taking the bridge. Well, I think we're going to shut down lanes. At this point, I don't know if there's anything for us right now. Alright, go on, robot. Alright, come on right here. Just slow him down a little bit. Good. We're at 40. Wait a minute. Look at this here. Copy, the double pit. Backed up into me. Hit my car. Backed up into the hit car. Alright. Open up the door! Open up the door!
Following a pit maneuver near mile marker 336, the suspect, identified as Donald Wade, was taken into custody without further incident. Wade was charged with carjacking and unlawful driving. He also faces additional charges of fleeing and eluding law enforcement in Sheboygan County. At approximately 1:49 p.m. on December 21st, 2025, Sergeant Jess Burris was on routine patrol on State Highway 25, near State Highway 225 in the city of Quitman, when he observed a red Ford traveling northbound at an apparent excessive speed. As soon as Sergeant Burris activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop, the driver immediately accelerated and fled, prompting a pursuit.
What city said they were doing it? District Department.
While entering a left-hand curve, the suspect lost control of the vehicle and struck a tree on the right side of the roadway, coming to rest in the middle of the road. The driver exited the vehicle and fled on foot into a wooded area, but after a brief chase, he was apprehended. The suspect was identified as Caleb Michael Phillips, who admitted he fled because his driver's license was suspended. Around 1:30 a.m. on February 26, 2022, a Montgomery County police officer spotted a traffic violation near Rockville Pike and Nicholson Lane in Bethesda. The officer moved into position to initiate a traffic stop. As the officer tried to make contact with the driver, she suddenly accelerated and fled, triggering a pursuit. In that moment, she likely had no idea it would become the most tragic decision of her life. The pursuit reached speeds of more than 100 miles per hour. During the chase, the female driver lost control and crashed along Randolph Road in Wheaton. She was pronounced dead at the scene. A male passenger was taken to a local hospital with minor injuries. Had she simply pulled over, accepted a traffic citation, and gone home, the outcome might have been very different. At approximately 1:40 p.m. on January 22, 2025, Trooper Bass assisted the Sebastian County Sheriff's Office with a traffic stop near Highway 71 and Planters Road. While Trooper Bass was on scene, the vehicle that deputies had stopped suddenly fled from the location. Trooper Bass pursued the vehicle as it traveled northbound toward Fort Smith. With his emergency lights and siren activated, he continued following the suspect as the vehicle entered the city limits of Fort Smith.
Still northbound, coming up to 71. We're headed back towards Townsend. We're passing Wendy's, speeds 85. That's an old Chevy plate. Turn that building down the parking.
After Trooper Bass executed a pit maneuver, the patrol units positioned their vehicles in a tight containment formation, bringing the suspect vehicle to a complete stop. Although the vehicle was immobilized, the driver continued to press the accelerator. Trooper Bass observed that the driver appeared to be reaching for a knife clipped to his pants pocket, prompting officers to use physical force to take him into custody. A K-9 unit was deployed to assist in the apprehension.
Park it! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Park it! Park it! Park it! Here! Park it! Quit fighting my dog! Quit fighting my dog! Park it! Park it! Park it! Park it! Let him back out! Hang on, Bass! Hang on, Bass! Park it! Park it! Park it! Get the dog off of you, I'm gonna get out. Bass, back up. Hey, we got a knife on him. Here. He's got a big ass knife on him. Here. Get out of that car now. Fucking. Get out. Get out. Get on the ground right now. Fucking. Get out of the car! Let go of my dog! I'm getting out! I'm gonna tase you. Get out of the car! I have no gun. Let him out. Get out of the car! Hey, please get off of me. Get out of the car! Get off of me! Get out of the car! Get on the ground! I cannot get him off of you till you get on the ground! Straight to the ground! Go straight! Get on the ground!
After a brief physical struggle, the suspect was removed from the vehicle and taken into custody. The suspect was identified as David, who now faces charges of speeding, reckless driving, failure to stop at a red light, no seatbelt, fleeing by vehicle, resisting arrest, and battery in the second degree.
We had the dang dog out, told him he needed to get back so he didn't get bit, and he's screaming, "Fuck you."
At approximately 10:40 p.m. on June 27, 2025, Lieutenant C. Sims observed a white Kia Rio at the intersection of East Broadway and May Street with expired registration tags and unconfirmed insurance. Lieutenant Sims initiated a traffic stop by activating his emergency lights and began following the vehicle.
Dave 30 traffic. East Broadway and May. Baker David Victor 1-8 Paul on a white Kia.
Initially, the driver appeared compliant, but as Lieutenant Sims exited his patrol unit, the driver of the Kia suddenly fled the traffic stop, heading southbound on May Street before turning eastbound onto Washington Avenue at a high rate of speed.
Dave 30's taking off. Just turn eastbound on Washington. Stop signs. Still northbound passing 7th Street. Crash.
The pursuit came to an end when the suspect vehicle crashed at the intersection of Daisy Bates Drive, 14th Street, and Arch Street. Officers ordered the driver to exit the vehicle and lie face down on the ground. The driver complied but was only able to crawl a short distance before stopping. Lieutenant Sims and Officer Wade approached and took physical control of the driver, later identified as Devin Chisholm. During this time, the passenger briefly leaned out of the driver's door. Officers moved to clear the vehicle but were informed by both Chisholm and the passenger that no one else was inside.
Where you hurt at, buddy? Oh, my back. What about you, partner? You okay? Right side, sir.
On the evening of May 26th, at approximately 7:26 p.m., Trooper Schwab was positioned on the shoulder of northbound Interstate 49, just south of exit 76. While monitoring traffic near the county line, he spotted a white SUV rapidly approaching from behind. Suspecting the vehicle was speeding, Trooper Schwab used his rear radar antenna, which confirmed a Doppler tone registering the SUV at 101 miles per hour in a 70-mile-per-hour zone. Trooper Schwab immediately activated his emergency lights in an effort to conduct a traffic stop near exit 76. But instead of pulling over, the driver sped off, continuing eastbound onto Wagon Wheel Road.
On a Hyundai Santa Fe 252.
Yep, same thing.
that temple. Is it roundabout? Not sure. What's that ahead of me? TBI. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Stop moving. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Hands. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. On the ground. On the ground. Taser. I'm gonna tase you. Stop moving. Stop. Hands behind your back. Now. Get them behind your back. Now. Yeah, every once in a while. 11 feet. We'll get everything we can. Okay. Do what? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Just before 10 p.m. on April 29, 2025, Corporal Dustin Arnold was patrolling eastbound on Interstate 30 near mile marker 95 when he spotted a black SUV with loosely attached paper tags. Suspecting a violation, he activated his emergency lights near mile marker 96 to initiate a traffic stop. But the driver refused to pull over. As the SUV sped ahead, Corporal Arnold hit the siren and radioed Troop K. He was now in pursuit.
1997 Honda Civic Green, August 2024. Terrence Logan Garden out of Benton, confirmed insurance. 66.
I'll be on the strip.
Still.
Mark.
Here. Telling him now. Public service of Hot Spring County.
The suspect pushed speeds past 120 miles per hour, dangerously using the shoulder to pass traffic. At mile marker 106, the driver abruptly exited the interstate and turned north onto U.S. Highway 67. The pursuit intensified as the suspect sped down the two-lane highway, recklessly passing vehicles and endangering the public. He later re-entered Interstate 30 eastbound at mile marker 114, with troopers still in pursuit.
Stay eastbound.
At the same time, Trooper First Class Corbin Freeman was staged in the outside lane ahead of the pursuit near mile marker 125, emergency lights flashing. He attempted to slow the suspect by pulling in front of the fleeing vehicle, blocking its path. But then the unexpected happened.
He just crashed into 33. He rolled over 1016, 1016.
Whether intentional or not, the suspect's vehicle struck the rear fender of Trooper Freeman's patrol unit. The impact launched the suspect's SUV over the police vehicle before it veered off to the right and crashed onto the South Service Road. Without hesitation, the suspect jumped out and fled on foot into the nearby brush. Troopers gave chase immediately, weapons drawn.
Foot east into the wood line. He took off in the wood line. Hey, blackmail. Yeah.
During the arrest, one trooper sustained a hand injury as the suspect actively resisted being taken into custody. After returning to the crash scene, Corporal Arnold conducted a search of the suspect's vehicle. Inside, he discovered a red backpack containing a black Taurus .38 special revolver. A check of the firearm's serial number through dispatch confirmed it had been reported stolen out of Memphis, Tennessee. The suspect now faces 10 charges, including felony fleeing in a vehicle with substantial risk to public safety, possession of a firearm by a prohibited person, theft by receiving property valued between $5,000 and $25,000 or involving a firearm, and felony resisting arrest.
Yeah. Then he's going to be running right too.
On the morning of February 22nd, 2025, Trooper Bird was patrolling westbound on Interstate 630 near University Avenue when he spotted a gold Honda Accord in the middle lane. The driver, later identified as Nikendra Gordon, and the front seat passenger, Cameron Carson, were both not wearing seatbelts. A registration check also revealed the vehicle had no liability insurance. Trooper Bird attempted a traffic stop, but the Honda refused to yield and accelerated toward exit 6A. As the vehicle passed exit 6B at over 80 miles per hour without slowing, Trooper Bird reported an active pursuit. The pursuit continued westbound past the Baptist Health exit. After clearing exit 8A, Trooper Bird moved to the right with a wide angle to ensure the path ahead was clear. Once confirmed, he closed in on the rear right bumper of the Honda and executed a successful pit maneuver. The impact caused the vehicle to veer right, strike the concrete barrier, and slide along the wall. As the car came to a stop, Cameron Carson exited the front passenger door, carrying a rifle and a backpack. He quickly threw both items over the concrete barrier and fled on foot. Nikendra Gordon remained in the vehicle and was taken into custody without further incident. On April 2nd, 2025 in Kenosha County, Wisconsin, a man called 911 to report an armed robbery. Two juvenile suspects, both armed, had held him at gunpoint and stolen his blue Honda Pilot, along with his phone and wallet. A short time later, Pleasant Prairie officers located the stolen SUV. When they attempted a traffic stop, the two teens accelerated, reaching speeds of more than 115 miles per hour.
Traffic's light-ish.
After the first spike strip failed, officers deployed a second set. The suspects tried to swerve around it, but this time the SUV lost control, slammed into a utility pole, then struck a tree and came to a stop. Both suspects immediately jumped out and fled on foot.
Get the fuck down! Get down! Get down! Get down!
At about 11:37 a.m. on October 15th, 2023, a California Highway Patrol officer spotted a white Honda parked along the shoulder of Interstate 5. Believing the vehicle might be disabled, he approached to check on the driver, unaware he was about to confront a dangerous criminal.
Hey, can you roll down your window? Hey, stay in your vehicle. Hey, hey! 802, 802, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. 1199. Southbound. He's got a long gun on the ground. Stay on the ground! 802, I cannot tell. It's blacked out windows. Stay on the ground! Stay on the ground! Do not do it!
The situation escalated within moments. Just 1 minute after stopping to check on the driver, the officer was shot. 2 minutes later, the suspect fired again, striking the officer before stealing his patrol car and fleeing the scene. Backup units quickly arrived and began the pursuit.
Vehicle!
Dashcam footage from the patrol vehicle showed the suspect repeatedly swerving into traffic lanes. Moments later, he veered in front of an oncoming 18-wheeler, causing the patrol car to leave the roadway, roll over, and catch fire. The suspect managed to escape the wreck, but was captured shortly after, suffering from serious injuries.
I'll take it again.
Let's get what's back in a second. Let's go. Moving. Hold on. A10, send in fire. Go. Fire's coming. Okay, that's good.
Everybody good? Yeah.
Around 10 p.m. on July 28, 2023, Officer Matheny spotted a dark Crown Victoria leaving a high crime area in Marion, Arkansas. The vehicle turned into a Walmart parking lot, seemingly trying to avoid law enforcement. Matheny watched from a distance as it exited and merged back onto Highway 77, heading south. He then initiated a traffic stop at a well-lit gas station for a missing license plate light.
Hey, how's it going, boss man? You care to put your hands on the steering wheel for me? Cool. Hey, man, I stopped you tonight because you don't have a light on your license plate. It's completely blacked out, man. So you can't read it until we get right up behind you. That's all right, man. It has to be readable up to 50 feet. You got a driver's license and insurance? Yeah, absolutely. This one's expired by a couple of years. Do you happen to have a new one, or is it the same one? Okay, let's see if I can pull it up here. Is there any marijuana in the car, man? I'm getting older marijuana. I'm not messed up about marijuana. Is there a little bit of marijuana in the car? Just smoke, or how much is a little bit? We're talking. Well, don't reach for anything, please. Okay. Did you throw it or something when I looked up? You just looking all over the place like you don't know what to do. Okay. So a little bit of marijuana. Like I said, man, I'm not messed up about marijuana. Is there any weapons or anything? No weapons? Okay, you care to hop out for me? Yeah, I just need to, like I said, dude, it's just marijuana. I'm not messed up about it, but I can't just, it's illegal, so I can't just let you drive away with it, you know what I mean? Well, I'd be neglecting my job. Is there something else in the car, man, that you're worried about?
As Officer Matheny approached the driver, he detected a strong smell of marijuana. The driver admitted there was marijuana in the car, but denied having a firearm. After hesitating, he confirmed there was a bag of marijuana inside. When Matheny asked him to step out of the vehicle, the driver offered to hand over the bag. But concerned for his safety, Matheny refused. Suddenly, the driver lunged for the keys, grabbed the ignition, and fled. Matheny immediately gave chase and alerted dispatch to the active pursuit.
Blacked out its lights, I believe. We're in pretty heavy traffic coming up the bridge. Still eastbound. State police is primary.
Trooper Bird was notified that Marion police were pursuing a suspect on State Highway 77 toward West Memphis. He responded and discovered the chase had shifted onto eastbound Interstate 40. As he merged onto I-40 near mile marker 280, Bird spotted the suspect weaving through traffic with officers close behind. The suspect briefly slowed behind Bird's patrol car, then suddenly accelerated and passed him. Reaching speeds of 100 miles per hour in heavy traffic, the suspect became a serious danger. Trooper Bird learned the driver had attempted to assault an officer. As traffic thinned, the suspect pushed the speed to 120 miles per hour. When Bird moved in to perform a tactical vehicle intervention, the suspect tried to block him. As Bird set up the maneuver, the suspect's vehicle drifted into his lane, clipped his patrol car, then veered to the right and went airborne. At the time of the incident, Trooper Roberts was in the Arkansas State Police parking lot when he heard a radio call about a Marion police pursuit involving a suspect who had assaulted an officer. He immediately responded, notifying troopers Hubbard and Bird. Roberts spotted the suspect's vehicle and a Marion officer near Missouri Street and Interstate 40. As West Memphis police provided updates, he relayed the information to his troopers, emphasizing caution. Trooper Bird took the lead at mile marker 282, with Roberts about 2 miles behind. Approaching mile marker 283, Roberts briefly lost sight of the chase due to a rise in the road.
Coming from the 284.
Okay. Alright, we're on Interstate, it's past 280. Eastbound Interstate should be passing over. Sector going 40. Yeah, will be 40 eastbound. 40 eastbound. Will be thanks to the state trying to catch up with it. Okay. Alright, I just about ripped out. I give you
As he crested the hill, Roberts heard Bird report nearly losing control. A West Memphis officer switched lanes, forcing Roberts to swerve to the right. The suspect's dark-colored vehicle had come to a stop in an unlit area, and Roberts collided directly with it. The suspect was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, but was later pronounced dead. Fortunately, no officers sustained serious injuries during the incident.
Erratically, don't know what he's doing inside. Looks like we're going to be stopping. Not sure what this side road is.
On the night of March 4th, 2025, a Georgia trooper observed a black pickup truck swerving erratically. When the trooper attempted a traffic stop, the driver initially pulled over, but suddenly fled. The driver was later identified as William Crawford, who was wanted for aggravated assault in Lumpkin County. According to the Lumpkin County Sheriff's Office, Crawford had been named a suspect in a previous shooting incident.
Still coming up on Northridge Trail, speed's 93.
I'll take radio, you take primary. Because we're coming up on Start Mount 136, speed 84, traffic flight. Yep. Alright, Vegas, we're passing. We're on 136 now, we're coming up on Old Bird Mountain. And we're about speed. Speed 75, traffic still light. Coming up on Old Bird Mountain now, 136, speed 65, no traffic.
that he may have a rifle and a pistol.
On the night of March 4th, 2025, a Georgia trooper observed a black pickup truck swerving erratically. When the trooper attempted a traffic stop, the driver initially pulled over, but suddenly fled. The driver was later identified as William Crawford, who was wanted for aggravated assault in Lumpkin County. According to the Lumpkin County Sheriff's Office, Crawford had been named a suspect in a previous shooting incident.
Country vehicle office. You're not going to get any portable, okay? Let's get him out, okay? Do you have any weapons on you? Where are the weapons?
Taken 693.
At approximately 12:26 a.m. on September 11th, 2024, Tampa police officers, assisted by an aerial unit, observed a large group of vehicles and pedestrians gathering in a parking lot, engaging in burnouts, donuts, drifting, and an illegal street takeover. During the operation, a black Dodge Charger was identified and singled out as the focus of law enforcement attention.
Somebody else on the driver's side right now. Just there's somebody on the back of me, so somebody can get in on the driver's side. Nothing Steve with a car. Looks like it's on fire over at the Wawa.
While several officers were engaged in the pursuit of the Dodge, other troopers identified and selected a second target connected to the same incident.
Sierra Romeo, 2756.
For this suspect, stopping after a brief pursuit was likely the right decision. Had he chosen otherwise, the consequences would almost certainly have been far more severe. Because as many already know, the Florida Highway Patrol is not an agency to toy with. At approximately 2 p.m. on October 17, 2025, Florida Highway Patrol troopers received information about a stolen red Toyota spotted in a parking lot. A nearby trooper quickly responded to the area to investigate. As soon as the suspect spotted law enforcement, they sped away at high speed, initiating a pursuit.
We're at 5 Stone and Beach. I'm going to stop down on 5 Stone. Southbound, it's going to be about 75 miles per hour. We just got 48 of Alpha Lima 5-3 Romeo X-ray. Toyota Corolla, ready to come. Go southbound, southbound on 5 Stone. Traffic, gonna be 8 miles per hour, southbound on 5 Stone. Turn into a residential area.
Hey, block him off, y'all. Now let him go back out. Hey, Jackson looks like he's going to be occupied at least 2 times. They get ready to bail.
Come back out. Alright, back on 5 Stone, back on 5 Stone. Don't stop down. Back on 5 Stone. Traffic is 7 miles per hour.
Throughout the pursuit, the suspect drove recklessly and aggressively, showing no regard for public safety. Troopers made multiple attempts to perform pit maneuvers, but each effort was unsuccessful. Despite this, officers remained in pursuit, waiting for the next safe opportunity to bring the chase to an end. While the suspect was driving into oncoming traffic, the vehicle lost control, crossed the median, and crashed into a ditch. The suspect immediately fled on foot, with troopers chasing closely behind. Around 8:02 p.m. on December 6th, 2024, Sergeant Hessenflow and Corporal Waltman were conducting surveillance at a location known for drug activity and stolen vehicles when they observed a Dodge Ram pass by. A records check showed the license plate was registered to a Chevrolet. When the truck stopped at a gas station, officers attempted to make contact, but the driver refused to comply and fled, triggering a high-speed pursuit.
Yeah, we're in pursuit. Still northbound. Brighton passing 4-5. Speed's about 80, light traffic yielding. White Dodge Ram, 6-ball Henry 05. It's occupied at least twice. We're going to make the eastbound on 4A from Brighton. Number 1 lane, speeds about 70-75, light traffic.
Getting pursued 4-8 Brighton, the White Dodge Ram, 6-ball Henry 05. 25.
Still eastbound 4-8. Now we're going to make a northbound on Oakley from 4-8. Still northbound Oakley through 4-9. We're going to make a westbound 50th from White. Coming up to Topping. Sorry, Bel Air. We're going to be northbound Bel Air. West on 5-1 from Bel Air. South on Oakley from 5-1. And we're about 50-55, no traffic. Copy. We're going to make a west on 4-9. Alright, they're going to make a westbound on 4-7 from Antioch. I get a chance to TBI. Westbound from Antioch. North on Olive from 4-7. North on Olive from 4-7. And west on 4-8 from Olive. It's almost lost control.
A few minutes later, the driver appeared to be losing control of the vehicle. As the truck slowed, a passenger jumped out. At that point, officers recognized the need for a more decisive action to end the pursuit and prevent further danger to the public.
From 4-8. East on 4-6 from Olive.
East on 4-6.
Coming back out to Antioch to go southbound. And east on 4-6 from Antioch. Let them know, dispatch. I'm still east on 4-6 through Agnes. Last unit of traffic, I couldn't copy it.
690, is there anything we can... That's 635 Antioch, with the crash.
Come right back in.
Yep, they're still southbound Antioch through 47th. Yeah, we just attempted TVI. We got hands sticking out the window now, right at 4-6 in Antioch. East on 4-6 from Antioch.
East on 4-6 from Antioch.
Then give up. Stop the truck. North on Olive from 4-6.
North on Olive.
Is there somebody else in the back of that thing, I guess? East on 4-8 from Olive. So we're going to come right back out to Antioch.
East on 4-8 from Olive.
South on Antioch from 4-8 through 4-7, number 1 lane. Coming up on just a little bit of traffic. Hit that.
Everything that we got it going 174-6 from Antioch. Northeast 44 stairs, they're slowing down, guys. Looks like they're really struggling to keep driving. Slow down just past Northeast 44 stairs, North Olive, still going south, goes about 30 miles an hour. Ready for a football?
Shoot your hands right now! Hands out the window!
After about 15 minutes, the pursuit ended when the suspect drove into a dead-end street and attempted to crash through a chain-link fence but failed. The driver, identified as Jonathan Davis Maroney, 29, then complied and was taken into custody. Maroney was initially charged with felony fleeing, Class D, which was later upgraded to a Class B felony after it was determined that serious injuries resulted from an earlier crash. The passenger who jumped from the vehicle suffered minor injuries and was not arrested. On September 4, 2025, Maroney pleaded guilty to fleeing causing serious injury and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. In the next incident, a young driver, instead of simply accepting a ticket and going home, decided to make things much more complicated for himself. Around 5 a.m. on March 7, 2023, a Milwaukee patrol officer was stopped at a red light when he observed a vehicle making a left turn without signaling. The officer followed with lights and sirens activated in an attempt to conduct a traffic stop, but the vehicle began accelerating. Realizing the driver was trying to flee, the officer initiated a pursuit and notified dispatch.
clear, 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 clear. How do you see it there? I can see that there. I can't fucking see it. It's 7. It's got about a block and a half on us right now. Looks like he's going eastbound on Highland from 27 clear. Eastbound on Highland coming up to 25. Speeds are 60 miles per hour. Traffic is light as they're driving. Still eastbound. He's probably about 20 seconds on Highland. Speeds are 85 miles per hour. Traffic is light as they're driving. Still eastbound.
As the suspect approached an intersection, he continued at high speed, intending to run the red light as before. However, this time, he lost control and crashed into the rear of another civilian vehicle. Both suspects immediately fled on foot, with officers close behind in pursuit.
Black male, black shirt, white pants, southbound. Get down to the ground now! Get down, stay down! There's another one. He's still southbound. Hands out! Hey, he's right there in front of you, squad. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now.
I don't know why he ran. I got you covered.
I don't even.
You got him?
Yeah, go. Give me the address.
Both the driver and the passenger were quickly taken into custody nearby. The driver claimed he fled because he had a small amount of marijuana on him. However, during a search of the suspect's vehicle, officers discovered a small bag containing white powder and a loaded handgun. Both suspects and the driver of the civilian vehicle that was struck were transported to the hospital for evaluation, with no serious injuries reported.
Sit up. Stand up. I think it's more